chosen one. What you're about to hear isn't just another message. It's divine guidance meant for your spirit right now. You didn't stumble upon this moment by chance. No, you've been led here by something far greater than you can see. You may be at a point where life feels heavy, where the things you desire seem out of reach, and where the answers you've been seeking feel hidden behind a thick fog. But don't give up. Trust God. Trust the plan He has for you, because it's bigger, more powerful, and more perfect than anything you could imagine. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, trust that everything is aligning. You might not see the bigger picture yet, but that doesn't mean the pieces aren't falling into place. Miracles often begin where understanding ends. You may feel stretched, as though life is asking more of you than you have to give. But let me remind you, God never takes you through a season of struggle without purpose. You're on the edge of something miraculous, and though the timing may feel frustrating, His timing is never wrong. God has chosen you for a mission, one that isn't just about surviving. It's about transforming, elevating, and impacting those around you in ways you may not even realize yet. This isn't just a message of hope. It's a declaration that your journey, no matter how chaotic or uncertain it feels right now, is guided by hands that know every twist and turn ahead. Trust that you're not here by accident. You've been handpicked by divine wisdom to carry out a purpose that only you can fulfill. What's coming isn't just a blessing. It's the reason you've been prepared for all these challenges. Think about the greatest visionaries and leaders throughout history. They were misunderstood, rejected, and often faced overwhelming obstacles, yet they persisted. Their struggles weren't punishments. They were preparation. You're being refined in the same way, molded through challenges to become the person you are destined to be. God sees in you what others overlook. Even when you doubt yourself, He knows what you're capable of. What you're facing now isn't a sign of failure. It's the doorway to the next level. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of this truth. Your calling isn't something external that you need to chase. It's already woven into your soul. The detours and delays are part of the plan. Trust that even when the road seems unclear, God's wisdom is guiding you step by step. You don't have to see the whole picture yet. What you need to do is take the next step, no matter how small it seems, knowing that He is walking right beside you, clearing the path ahead. In a world that demands immediate answers, it's hard to let go and trust. But God's plan operates beyond human logic. His timing, His understanding, and His vision go beyond what we can comprehend. Like a parent guiding a child, God doesn't always explain every step. He asks us to trust, to walk forward, even when we don't know where the road leads. The confusion, the waiting, the frustration, all of it is part of a divine design. Even when you can't make sense of your circumstances, trust that His hand is shaping something greater. Let your faith be stronger than your fear. Trust isn't about having all the answers. It's about believing that you'll be given what you need when the time is right. Faith, chosen one, is the bridge between where you are and where God is leading you. It's not built on clarity or certainty, but on trust in the unseen. The moments when the ground beneath you feels shaky are the very moments when faith is refined. It's in the waiting, the uncertainty, and the struggle that your spirit is strengthened. You're not being tested to see if you'll fail. You're being prepared to see how far your trust can take you. every moment of confusion, every delay is molding you into the person you're meant to be. Look back on your life. Can you remember the times when you felt lost, only to later realize that those very moments were when you grew the most? God was working then, even when it didn't feel like it, and He's working now. The moments that feel like setbacks are actually setups for something greater. What feels like rejection is often redirection, pushing you toward a destiny that's bigger than you imagine. Trust that the same God who guided you before is guiding you now. Faith doesn't require all the answers. It only asks for one step forward. When you embrace uncertainty, you begin to see it as a sacred process of growth. It's where miracles are born. If everything made sense from the beginning, you wouldn't need faith. But God is shaping you for something extraordinary, and the waiting is part of the process. Think about the times in history when those who trusted in God's plan, even when it made no sense, were rewarded beyond their expectations. Your breakthrough is coming, and when it does, it will be undeniable. The doors that were once closed will open so effortlessly that you'll wonder why you ever worried. The blessings you thought were delayed will arrive with such precision that you'll understand why the wait was necessary. God isn't just giving you a blessing. He's giving you a testimony, a story of resilience, faith, and victory that will inspire others to trust Him. Hold on, chosen one. The season of waiting is almost over, and when it ends, your life will never be the same. The life you're stepping into, chosen one, will be beyond what you've imagined. You've spent so much time in preparation, in prayer, in waiting, and now you're about to see why. God isn't just giving you a simple blessing. He's about to overflow your life with abundance that will touch not only you, but everyone around you. Your testimony will become a lighthouse for others, guiding them through their own storms and showing them that faith and perseverance can lead to miracles. But here's the thing. God isn't just interested in giving you things. He's interested in shaping you into someone who can carry the weight of those blessings. There's a difference between receiving something and being ready to sustain it. God knows that what He's about to give you is too important to be wasted or mishandled. That's why the waiting season wasn't about delay. It was about preparation. You're not just being given a gift. You're being entrusted with it. Think about the lessons you've learned during this time, the patience you've developed, the strength you've gained, the wisdom you've collected. These weren't accidents. They were gifts from God, making sure that when the blessings came, you'd know how to nurture them. He's been teaching you how to steward the abundance that's on its way. And now, you're ready. But don't be surprised if the next chapter of your life comes with new challenges. Blessings often come wrapped in responsibility. And with new levels of success come new tests of character. But don't let that scare you. You've already proven that you can overcome the impossible. The same God who guided you through your waiting season will guide you through this season of abundance. He's not bringing you this far just to leave you now. His hand will continue to lead you, protect you, and uplift you. Let this truth sink in. You are chosen for this. There's a reason God picked you. You weren't randomly selected or accidentally placed on this path. You were intentionally chosen because God saw something in you that others didn't. He saw your resilience, your compassion, and your willingness to trust Him even when the road was unclear. He saw your ability to endure when others gave up, And because of that, He's chosen to bless you in a way that will leave others speechless. But with that blessing comes responsibility. You are being elevated, not just for yourself, but to help others. The platform you're being given is meant to uplift, to heal, and to inspire. The abundance coming your way isn't meant to be hoarded. It's meant to flow through you like a river, touching everyone it encounters. Your success will be a testimony of what God can do, and it will invite others to trust Him with their own journeys. Think of it like this. When you receive a blessing, you're not just receiving it for you. You're receiving it for those who will be impacted by your obedience. Your willingness to trust God, even when it didn't make sense, is opening doors for others to see what's possible. Your testimony will break chains of doubt, fear, and disbelief in others. You are the living proof that God's promises are true, and that proof will be a source of hope for those who are still in their waiting season. This is why your humility matters. The higher God takes you, the more important it is to stay grounded. Humility doesn't mean downplaying your success. It means remembering that your success is rooted in God's grace. It's about knowing that the same God who gave you the blessing can take it away if you lose sight of the purpose behind it. Stay humble, chosen one, and let your success speak for itself. You don't need to boast or explain. The evidence of God's hand on your life will be undeniable. And as you rise, remember to reach back and lift others up. You've been in the valley before. You know how it feels. Be the encouragement someone else needs. Share your story, not as a way to brag, but as a way to show others that God's faithfulness is real. Be a beacon of light, a reminder that no matter how dark the night gets, the dawn is coming. You see, your life isn't just about what you accomplish. It's about the legacy you leave behind. The impact you make will outlast your lifetime. The people you inspire will carry your story forward, and they'll inspire others, creating a ripple effect that you may never fully see. But that's the beauty of living in obedience to God's plan. The impact is eternal. The same way Joseph's rise to power wasn't just about him, it was about saving nations. You are being positioned to make a difference. The platform you're being given isn't by accident. God knows what you can handle, and He's trusting you to use it wisely. As you step into this new season, let love and compassion guide you. Let gratitude fill your heart, and let humility be your foundation. When challenges arise, don't be discouraged. Every new level brings new obstacles, but they're nothing you can't handle. Remember how far you've already come, and let that be a reminder that God isn't finished with you yet. The battles you face now are nothing compared to the victories that await you. The lessons you've learned during the waiting season have equipped you to face whatever comes next with grace, strength, and unwavering faith. And when you feel overwhelmed, return to prayer. Let it be your anchor, the place where you reconnect with God and remember why you started this journey. Prayer isn't just a tool for asking. It's a place of surrender where you hand over your worries and receive peace in return. It's a place where God speaks, where He reminds you that you're not in this alone, and where He fills you with the strength to keep going. Chosen one, you're about to see what happens when preparation meets divine timing. The blessings you've prayed for, the ones you almost gave up on, are about to manifest. Trust the process. Trust that every struggle, every delay, and every tear was worth it. The season of waiting is ending, and a new chapter is beginning. This is your time, and what's coming next will be greater than anything you've imagined. This is your time, chosen one. Everything you've endured, every battle you've fought, and every tear you've cried has been leading to this moment. The doors that were once closed will now open effortlessly. The blessings you've prayed for are not just on the way, they're arriving. And when they do, you'll realize why the waiting was necessary. God wasn't just preparing the blessing, He was preparing you to handle it with wisdom, grace, and strength. But remember, this is just the beginning. You haven't reached the end of your journey. You've only stepped into a new season of growth, impact, and purpose. The blessings coming your way are not just meant to satisfy your desires, they're meant to glorify God and inspire others. Your story isn't just about personal success. It's a testimony of faith, resilience, and divine timing that will serve as a beacon for others who are still waiting for their breakthrough. You'll encounter people who will ask you how you did it, how you made it through the storm, and how you kept going when everything around you seemed to be falling apart. And when they ask, you won't have to give a complicated answer. The truth is simple. You trusted God even when it didn't make sense. You trusted Him when the path was unclear, when the nights were long, and when doubt whispered in your ear. Your faith wasn't perfect, but it was persistent, and that's what made the difference. And that's the message you'll share with others. You'll remind them that they don't have to have all the answers. They don't need perfect faith. They just need to take one step at a time, trusting that God will meet them where they are. You'll show them that their waiting season isn't a punishment, it's preparation. You'll be living proof that God's promises are worth the wait. But as you rise, don't forget where you came from, the valleys you walked through, the battles you fought, and the lessons you learned will always be part of your story. They're the foundation of your strength, and they've shaped you into the person you are today. Honor that journey. Let it keep you grounded, humble, and grateful. The higher you rise, the more important it is to remember the struggles that brought you here. They're a reminder of God's faithfulness and a testament to your resilience. And when the world tries to distract you, when success brings new challenges and new voices demanding your attention, return to the one who brought you this far. Stay connected to God through prayer, through gratitude, and through obedience. The same faith that carried you through the waiting season will carry you through this season of abundance. Don't let the blessings pull you away from the source. Stay rooted in Him, and you'll continue to grow. Your life, chosen one, is about to become a living example of what happens when preparation meets divine timing. The dreams you thought were too big, the prayers you thought went unanswered, and the moments when you almost gave up, they're all about to come full circle. And when they do, you'll stand in awe of how perfectly God orchestrated every detail. The people who doubted you, who dismissed you, and who underestimated you will be left speechless. They won't understand how you went from waiting to winning, but they won't be able to deny the evidence of God's hand on your life. But don't let their reactions distract you. This isn't about proving anything to them. It's about fulfilling the purpose God has placed on your life. Stay focused, stay humble, and keep moving forward. And as you step into this new season, remember this: you are not just blessed, you are chosen. You were chosen for a reason, and that reason is bigger than you. The impact you're about to make will ripple through generations. Your obedience, your faith, and your perseverance will create a legacy that will outlast you. The seeds you're planting now will continue to grow long after you've moved on to the next chapter. So, walk boldly into this new season, chosen one. The wait is over. The blessings are here. And what's coming next is beyond anything you've imagined. Trust it, embrace it, and never forget that you were always meant for this. The best is yet to come. You are ready for it.